Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. In this video we are continuing on looking at the DJI Focus Pro with the LiDAR technique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set it up. And in this case I am using a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera and a cage, and we're just going to see how to set this up in the best way so we can start using our LiDAR Pro. So I'm just going to show you what I do and talk to you along the way. So let's go right to the video. Okay, so let's quickly set up the camera. I'm using the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K with a anamorphic series lens. This is the 35mm, and I have this set up on a cage with rails and a V-mount battery just to keep the battery life longer on the camera. So let's start by opening up here. And first off, we are going to take the grip, which is right here, and we are going to attach that. The thing is about this system, you cannot attach the grip if you do not have a cage on your camera. If your camera cage does not have any NATO rails, because that is what you're going to use to mount this thing. If your camera cage do not have that, DJI are providing those in the pack as well, but this is pretty simple. We are just going to slide this on here, and then we are just going to tighten this screw here, and now we have the handle attached, which is kind of cool. And then the next thing we would need would be to take the motor, which are right here. And again, in this case of this setup, I do have rails on my camera, so I don't need to use the provided ones. That's actually in the pack from DJI. They do provide you with a rail you can attach to the cage, but since I have this set up, that's what I'm going to do. And this is pretty simple. We're going to put this on our rail. We're going to attach it here, and I'm just going to tighten that very good, because you need to tighten it very good, because otherwise it's not going to do a very good job at what it's supposed to do. So that is one handle and the motor attached. Next thing to do would be to take the LiDAR, which is this little device here. This is the brain of the whole system. There's different ways you could mount it. It does come with this, I think this is a gooseneck or something, where you can put this into the microphone or the shoe mount on your camera. And in this case, I'm just going to put it on the top handle's shoe mount here, like that. That's all the way we need to set it up. Then the last thing we need to do is to take the cables included here, and this is just the USB-C cables, and I'm going to connect the cable to the LiDAR, and there are two ports. There is a port for updates, and there is the power port here, and we're going to take the cable here and we're going to put that to the handle, and there are two slots here in the handle. We have one where there is actually labeled LiDAR, so that's where we're going to put the LiDAR part in. And then the next cable, we're going to put that into the motor. And on the motor itself here, we have two ports. We have an in and out port, and we are just going to put this into the out port. And we're going to put that up in the handle here as well. The other connection here is if you are having several motors, one to control the, for instance, the iris, you could then, you actually have to daisy chain those together and then connect those together and put that into the handle as well. However, I think that is pretty much the way it's set up. The thing is, we have some cable management. In this case, it's the cords are not very long, so I'm trying just to snug everything a little bit up here. So that is the basic setup I use. So let's just power this thing up. And here we go. It's powered up. Also, if you have the Blackmagic Pocket camera or any of the Blackmagic cameras, You can actually use the trigger remote here to trigger record. If you just go into the menu and you're going to enable Bluetooth and you do the same on the camera, then you just pair those together and you can then start and stop the recording from the handle, which is kind of nice. Now I'm controlling the focus, as you see right here. There's a bunch of settings to go into, but I'm not going to do that in this video. I'd rather do another video where I actually show how you calibrate the lens and stuff like that. So that's going to be in the next video, how to calibrate a lens and set this thing up. Anyway, this is just how you set up the Lidar Pro on a Blackmagic camera. I do hope you found this little video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's another video on the channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.